Okay, I'm actually going to use number 6 as the example going through this problem, which is your very first problem for homework, where you actually have a stem plot and some questions. This was a challenging question, so I'm going to use that one as my example for today. So in this first one, it says that you have all 50 states here. So I know I have 50 values in this stem plot right here. And it says that what we're seeing is the percent of residents that are age 65 and older in the 50 states. It goes down to talk about what it means. Like when you see 15-2, that is right here, 15 and then 2, that means the percentage of 65 or older in that state is 15.2%. 15.2%. Otherwise, that would mean 152, and that doesn't make any sense. So this is 15.2. The highest percentage, and I don't know what state it is because I don't have all the data, but the highest percent of 65 and older is in a state that has 16.9. So that represents one state that has that many. So the first thing is really understanding the data and what you're looking at. Because in the next question it says, find and interpret the percentile for Colorado, which has a 10.1% of its residents that are 65 and older. So the first thing I'm going to do is go up here and find where that is. 10.1 is that guy right there. 10.1 is that one right there. So 10.1 happens to be on the lower side because there aren't many values that are actually even lower than 10.1. But the way that I'm going to calculate my percentile for that one is I'm going to figure out where they are relative to all 50 states. What number are they at? So it looks like one state had 7.0, one had 8.8, one had 9.8, one had 10.0, and then Colorado had 10.1. So it's really at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th state, the 5th lowest state. So I take 5 because it is the 5th lowest state, and I divide by the 50 states, and I get 0.1, which means they are at the 10th percentile. That would mean they're at a pretty low percentage of 65 and older. Colorado does not have a high percentage of 65 and older. It's a younger crowd. Okay, moving on to B. In B, it says, find and interpret the percentile for Rhode Island, which has 13.9% of its residents. So 13.9 is that guy right there. That value right there is Rhode Island. So what I did is I counted how many were below Rhode Island. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so it's already more than halfway. It's more than the 50th percentile. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. 41. So it's the 41st lowest value, which is not low. I know that that is not descriptive of this, but I take 41 and divide by 50, and they are at the 82nd percentile. What that means is that 82% of states have or lower have 65 and older. They're actually at a high percentage when you think of it that way, of 65 and older. Okay, and the last question, which one of these is more unusual? The way that we explain unusual is which one is further from the 50th percentile. Which one is further than the 50th percentile, which would be 12.9 in this case. And the one this one is 40 away from the 50th percentile. This one's only 32 away from the 50th percentile. So in C, Colorado is further from that 50th percentile. So Colorado would be the more unusual, an unusually low amount. So that's literally when we talk about unusual, we base it on that 50th percentile. Okay, so that's your example that I'm going to do. If you want to see any other examples for the rest of homework, go ahead and pop down to the other homework video, and I will go through the rest of them.